Hi guys, so today I will be developing an API using Spring Boot. It's a part of Spring Framework. So if you came to this video so far, so I'll be assuming that you have already know that what is an API, what are servers. Okay, so there are some prerequisites for this project to build. Okay, so the very first thing is that you have to be familiar with the Eclipse IDE, and you have already known what is Maven, and you have to be make sure that you have installed Java version 1.8 and above. Okay, and some few things from Spring Framework that how the annotation works, how auto wiring works. So if you know these things, that will be a plus point, but it will not make, if you don't know, that will not make any major issue. You will be learning that. Okay, in this video. So let's start with very first with the visiting the site that start.spring.io. Okay, this is the official website. It it allows you to create a default Spring Boot project with no functionalities. Okay, it gives you a structure so that you can add your own dependencies, and then after you can add your all the functionality you want to add. Okay, after, so it will give you a default project in a, like initial project which you can simply run. Okay, so here in the project we will be selecting Maven project and the language will be Java. The Spring Boot version will be 2.4.1. Make sure do not use these snapshot versions. These are the beta versions, and these will be like they are under maintenance. Okay, they are under development, so they always have some bugs or these things. So you make sure that you use only stable versions. Now give any group ID, artifact ID of your choice. I will be giving here uh, my first API. Okay, and then packaging I will be selecting jar, and the Java version I am using Java 8. Now it comes to dependencies. So for starter, you just add developer tools, and as we are developing API, so we'll be adding web API. And further in the future, if we will be adding that database dependency, so I'll be using the S2 database. See, it's a very small database generally used for testing purpose. Okay, you can easily use this database and for your testing, and later you can add MySQL or MongoDB, whatever you are need. Okay, and JPA is also there. That's it. Hit generate. So it will create a zip file. Go to that zip file, copy that to your whatever your location you want. You can go and copy the migration, and I will just pasted it. Okay. Once it copied, you make sure that you extract that zip file unless okay. So I have extracted it here. It's see like this is a folder, and okay. Now you have to go to Eclipse IDE. Open your Eclipse IDE like this. Yeah, okay. And to open that project you have downloaded, make sure that no project is running in the background. Okay. So yeah, now go to files, then open project from file system, and hit directory, and go to the place where you have copied where you have extracted that uh, project you have downloaded. Right. So that's my first API selected. Now you can see that there is a Maven. It already detected automatically that it's a Maven project. Hit finish. Okay. In my Eclipse, the repositories my dependencies are already been downloaded. Okay, so for you it will take time, little time, depend on your internet connection. It will download the Maven dependencies you have added. Remember that these four dependencies you have added. Yeah, so for that, then the jar files will be added, downloaded. In the bottom right corner, you can see that the status of the download, how much download is. Okay, wait for that to be download complete. After completion, go to source main and then Java. You can see that this is the Java file. You can run. You hit the run. In the console. Yeah, you can see that the application has been started, and our Tomcat server also started at 8.0. Okay, so the Tomcat comes with default with the Spring Boot application. Okay, so once you get this message on console, so you can make sure, so it confirms that your application is running properly. Now you stop this application, and now we will be creating the our first API, that is hello world. Okay, that's the common for also. I'll be creating hello world, so you can have an idea with that. Okay, and class, we will be creating a class. It will be controller, so I'll be giving the name my controller. Okay, now this controller is a REST controller. Okay, annotated with the REST controller, and inside that we will be mapping the request at the request mapping. The method we are be following is get, and the value is the URL path you will be following. Okay, so I will be saying that hello world. So these are the this is the endpoint for that API. Okay. Later I will be explaining what all these. So let me complete all the string. Yeah, that's it. So the REST controller annotation tells the application that it is a control. This class is a controller. All the web request whatever comes will be handled by this class. Okay, and the request mapping. What is request mapping? It maps the URL part to specific resource. Okay, so the method type will be get. We will be using HTTP get method, and the path will be following hello world. So it will see the function here. Do not need like this should be exact like get message. You can give any name, and later later in the future videos you will be understand all that. Okay, don't keep don't worry about this. Okay, so hit save and just run this application. See, make sure that the imports are proper, like web bind annotation. These imports should be made. Okay. Now you can see that the my application started. So now hit the web, go to localhost, and the endpoint that hello world. I have given the hello world. See, hello API. Congratulations, we have successfully created our API, the very first API. Now in future videos I will be adding more functionality, more get methods like get method, post method, delete, and all these things we will be covering. We will be creating a full stack CRUD API. Okay, and we will be using static database. Then we will be switch to H2, and then we will go to MySQL or MongoDB, whatever required. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.